What's up guys, Tim from MusiX here, and behind me I have the Roland VAD504, an electronic drum kit with acoustic drum shells. Why? So you get that acoustic look, feel and stage presence, but also the power and functionality of an electronic drum set. Let's take a quick look at it and why maybe this baby is something for you. As you can see on this kit, we are working with a very classic and familiar one up, one down configuration. So that means you get one 10-inch rack tom, a 14-inch floor tom, a 14-inch stainless steel snare, and 3 cymbals, as well as a 20-inch kit. The cymbals themselves are a 14-inch hi-hat, 14-inch crash, 18-inch ride. They are fairly thin, but they are also textured with this rubber kind of surface that not only eats sound, but also allows for a very realistic and true feel when playing those cymbals. The kick is 20 inches as mentioned and fairly accurate compared to an acoustic kit, but more to that later on. The hardware comes directly from the 700 series, which is the flagship series of the VAD drum sets. While finished in beautiful chrome, it is also double braced, which means it's very sturdy. So you can really hit that drum set as hard as you want without having to worry about something slipping, falling over, and so on. So all you metal drummers, this is the kit for you. Now let's talk about one of the main differences between this one, the VAD504, compared to the VAD503. The VAD504 utilizes something called digital multi-sensor pads. Those are mounted in the ride, the hi-hat and the snare. This means these components don't utilize the classic TRS connection. They are actually using the USB inputs on the back of the module. This allows for those sensors to kind of detect every nuance in your playing and more data. So for the ride, for example, that means you can just play it regularly, like this. You can play the bell, of course. All good. Furthermore, you can do things like cymbal chokes. You can even play it choked for some reason. Don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. Same goes for the snare. Whether you're playing a classic, rim shots, double strokes, or even cross stick, you can switch between those techniques in no time, pretty much in real time, to be honest. You see, it just behaves like a regular drum. This is all really well and fairly familiar, but now with the VAD504, the hi-hat also uses this USB connection. This means it has the true open-close resolution and unmatched dynamics and tonal variation. Kind of like a proper hi-hat. Whether you're playing it closed, semi-closed, open, it sounds like a real hi-hat, it behaves like a real hi-hat, which makes it truly unique and a real step upwards compared to the VAD503. The heart of the drum set is the TD27 drum module I have here. It has prismatic sound moduling, which is directly derived from the Roland TD50X series. Pre-installed are 75 kits, 10 of which are brand new. The module also has any kind of output that you'd like. You have MIDI, USB, you also have, of course, line out, which I personally now use for my Zoom recorder so I can record the drum set, but it also has further inputs. That means you're not stuck with the VAD504. Should you, for example, want to add another crash or another tom, you can do so using the regular TRS cable and just plugging it into your drum module. Besides the previously mentioned outputs, the module, of course, also is Bluetooth compatible. So just load up your Spotify or YouTube and jam to your favorite tracks. Additionally, you can also edit every single drum kit that is pre-installed on this module. This means, for example, if you want to play a song that needs a china, just choose a china here. Or you want to change out the ride to a 22-inch ride, for example, just choose a 22-inch ride and save the kit as a custom user kit, so you can always come back to that specific setting. Furthermore, it also allows you to adjust things that would have an impact on the acoustic sound of your kit. For example, things like muffling, head type, or even the beater on your bass drum pedal. All those things would impact the sound of your acoustic kit, and you can adjust those within the module itself. Also, personally, for me, one of the most important aspects is that you can switch drum sets in real time. Meaning, if I am now on drum set number 1, the Deep Studio preset, and I don't like that for some reason, I can just change to the next drum set and it loads in real time. This may sound stupid to you, but honestly, I've tested eDrums from other manufacturers where that is not possible, where I have to wait for the module to load a drum kit for up to 10 seconds even, or what felt like an eternity at least, before I could play, only for me to realize, hey, okay, I don't like that kit either. I need to test the next one. And then I have to do the whole process again. This just makes it really simple, and it's also something that keeps the fun in playing, fun in exploring the module and the possibilities of an electronic drum kit, exploring every sound there is and every kind of nuance in those sounds and sample packs that you actually want to use. The drum heads themselves are double ply and would work just as a normal drum head would. For example, if I want more snare tension, simple as getting a key, turning the lug, and boom, there we go. I have more tension, more rebound, more speed. The kick is a bit special. The kick, in my opinion, always was a weak point in any kind of eDrum concept. There were different things like kind of practice pad things, or the older Roland modules, the TD series, utilized kind of like a snare, which gave a really nice rebound, but not the kind of feel that an acoustic drum set would. With that though, well, it's pretty much an acoustic drum. I mean, you play it and you get that resistance feeling of the air being squished and moved around within the drum, which, at least in my opinion, there's no other electronic kick drum that gets as close to a proper acoustic kick as this one. That was it, the Roland VAD504. As you can see, a pretty versatile piece of kit. Whether you're playing on the streets, in your practice room at home, live, or in the studio, this kit not only sounds good, it also looks the part. It gives you the kind of stage presence, the feeling of being a drummer, sitting behind a drum set, and it catches the eye. You can check this out on our website, MusiX.com, or you can come to our store in Giebenach, Switzerland, where you can check this baby out, or maybe some other Roland eDrums. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tim. Have a good week. Bye.